tell me, how was it when I shared with you the overview of the program? So for anybody that's not fully aware, the program is 4 modules and it's broken down into lessons, but the first 2 modules are about the human. And then only the second 2 modules are about the cat. So this isn't a cat communication course. You know, the Become a Soul-Led Guardian program, it's not a how to do cat communication. It's so much more than that. So I said to you, like, the first 2 modules, like, it's not easy. It's not, you know, smooth sailing. It's not watch the video in the background when you're doing the dishes. So can you talk a little bit to how you found the first 2 modules and what it's kind of done for you?
Yeah, so the first 2, yeah, they were really difficult for me. But that's because I was having to open my heart and work on myself. And that's a thing that I've been shutting off for many years, is my heart. And I've been letting my head rule. And I wasn't living with an open heart, and I wasn't allowing my heart either to communicate to my head and to myself. So the first 2, well, the first week was okay, but the second week there was lots and lots of tears and energy shifting, but afterwards felt amazing to have the tools to work through, to look at how I'm feeling and recognizing my emotions and my emotional state and how I can change that. It was tough, but I'm so happy that I did it. It's been so worthwhile. And like I've said to you before, like a year ago, I was a completely different person. And even obviously, and then I've changed so much now since we began the program. And I'm almost flabbergasted. I didn't realise how much, I think, when we first talked, how much I'd have to work on myself. But that's just because sometimes you think, oh, I'm feeling okay, you know, I'm all right. But actually, when you get down to the nitty gritty and you start thinking and feeling, that's when you realise, actually, I've got some stuff to work through here, but I've got the tools to do it, and I've got the support to do it, and I've got the community, and I'm not on my own, and we're kind of on a journey together. And that's been really reassuring. And, you know, I think sort of, maybe was it week 3 or 4, I could barely talk. I was in tears. Can you remember?
For most of the lesson.
Yeah, but I stuck with it, and I still turned up knowing that I wasn't in a great space, because I knew I needed to, because I knew I needed to be in that community and listen to everybody else's experience and learn from them and from you. You know, how can I come out of this? And it's been amazing. It's really hard to describe, because I say it's really hard. It is hard. You know, there's crying. You have to really like look at yourself, but you're looking at yourself to improve yourself. And that's just been amazing. I've never been this sort of grounded before in many years. And also knowing when I have those tough days that actually I can bring myself back out of it. Whereas before, I know I would have spiraled and just kept on going down. But now, if it's a bad day, it's a bad day. But I've got the meditation, I've got cord cutting, I've got loads of tools that's going to help me to get me back in those high vibrations where I want to be.